My senior project, I have chosen to do whittling. I'm whittling a set of utensils like stirring spoons, spatula, a little like a rice spatula thing for like rice cookers, and I'm also working on whittling a duck.
And why did you pick whittling?
I started it last year in my semester away program, and there I just really learned to love working with wood. And I've always had a passion for it ever since I was younger. Well, knives. I've always worked with knives in some way. But yeah, that's just how, and I just wanted to continue my research.
Awesome. And how's it going so far?
Pretty good. I have, but not like I wanted in the beginning a set of sticks, like kitchen utensils, and I have 3 right now. So I'm changing it to 4, and I'm working on 1 more. And it just ended up being harder because I didn't have the resources that I actually needed, but I'm still like okay with changing that.
For my project, I decided to produce and direct a play. So I chose Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest, and I cast it, and I've done the lights, and I'm designing the set and the costumes. And I'm really excited about it because I worked really hard, and all the cast has worked really hard.
And why did you pick a play?
Well, because I've done a lot of theater before, but I've never really done everything, you know. Like I've directed things, and I've done the lights for things, and the sound for things, and sets, but I've never done everything for one play. And also, there are a few things that I've never done, like casting, and so I thought it would be like a good, like, because it's something I know a lot about, but it's still something that I could learn a lot about, and something that I knew I would enjoy the project a lot if I chose it.
Allie, what's your senior project?
For my senior project, I'm teaching a cross-generational writing course.
Why did you choose this project?
I wanted to teach a writing course, but I didn't have a place where I could teach it for children. The library wouldn't let me reserve the conference room more than twice a month, I think it was. So if I used or incorporated seniors into the group, I would be able to use the resources of the senior center as well.
Yeah, and how's it going so far?
It's going pretty well. I'm into the 2nd session, and I'm still looking for children to sign up. I have a lot from 4 Rivers, but it's really going quite well.
My senior project is like, I was really interested in the radio shows This American Life and StoryCorps, which is like interviewing normal people about like normal life, and so I wanted to make something like that. And so I'm interviewing the 7 people who I live with, and then I'm like editing their interviews into something that's like less than 60 minutes or about 60 minutes long, and I'm gonna have my own narration and music going in and out.
So how's it going so far?
It's pretty good. I have all my interviews down to less than 10 minutes, which is like a goal basically for this time, and now I have to figure out how they're all gonna fit together and add music and narration.
I'm restoring a 1971 Norton Commando, an old British motorcycle that I found in my uncle's basement.
Awesome. And why did you pick that? Just because you found it?
Just because it looked fun, and I'd never tried something like this before.
So you don't have any like mechanical experience?
No, I don't.
Awesome. How's it going then?
Pretty slow, but Ari's dad and Mr. Brown are very helpful, along with Mr. PH. And it's going great so far.
So I chose making wooden furniture. That's what I picked.
And why'd you pick that?
I picked it because it's something I've never done before, and I wanted to just like choose something totally random and something I've never experienced before.
And how's it going so far?
It's going really well. I finished making my small wooden bench, and I'm working on a bookcase right now, and I'm going to finish up with a wing and back chair.
Sophie, what's your senior project?
My senior project is all about what it takes to be a musical artist. That involves making a CD and performing, having my own shows, and promoting myself, and interviewing other artists.
And why'd you decide to choose this?
Well, I've always been involved in music, and I didn't start singing my own songs until about 3 years ago, and I've always wanted to record my own album, and that's kind of what I built the project off on, and then I decided, why not just do everything.
Do you think you'll continue, will you pursue a musical career after high school?
I'll try. I don't expect to always be really intense about it like I am with this project. So I'll probably do a gap year in college and see what happens, but I definitely want to keep it a part of my life and use my CD and anything else I make to give to professionals if I want to get a job in music or something. So
awesome. And how's it going so far? You have a CD, but how are the concerts and things?
Good. I had one at Mocha Maya's, and that went pretty well. I'm my own worst it'll be good. I have to do a lot of work for it still, but if everyone comes